G'day guys, and welcome to another GHI Travel Adventure. Today we're in Learmonth in Victoria. At present I'm standing here with Lake Learmonth in the background. It's got a beautiful historic street. We're going to have a walk along that today. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you watch our content, and we hope that you enjoy this video. But now let's get cracking into a walk down the main street of Learmonth, this beautiful historic town. So we begin our walk around Learmonth here at the Stag Hotel. It's right just as you get into the main part of town. Absolutely beautiful old weatherboard building. Now, these guys apparently do have a brochure that you can get, which has all the historical landmarks marked out, but the pub's not open today. This one was built in 1857. It's one of the oldest surviving hotels in the Ballarat district. The first license here was granted to William Mackay, and he held that license till 1863, when it was later passed on to his brother-in-law. So, as you can see, absolutely beautiful old building. Right next to that is the Robin store. Now, this one was built in 1861 and originally served as a general store and the post office. It's made of brick and bluestone. And all of these buildings do actually have a plaque out the front of them telling you a little bit about the history of them. Today I'm just going to walk, pretty much stick to just the main street here because it's got so many historic buildings along it. So stay with us and enjoy. I do apologise if it's a little bit windy today with the audio. There's a little bit of a breeze blowing, but it is actually a beautiful day all the same. We're just walking down past a few houses till we get to the next lot of buildings. Now I'm not sure how long this walk will take today. I wasn't able to get a map to give me any sort of guidance, but this here on this site was the Stafford's general store. Quick look. Another absolutely beautiful weatherboard building, and this one's just up the road from the hotel. And that store we just passed was built in 1881. Looks like a private residence now. And on here was the site, or the building of McGlashan's Engineering back in 1861, it says on the sign. Obviously it's been built down, knocked down and rebuilt into this building now, but that was the site of where it was. You know, so many historic buildings along these streets, which we're going to stop at. There's also a lot of beautiful houses as well. We've got another great day for filming. Actually just decided to park the car and actually walk around today, so it's actually nice. I think there's about 30 stops on this tour. We're not sure if we'll get to them all, but we'll see how we go. So this house here was 1860. It's Dr. Krillman's surgery. So he's one of the first doctors in Learmonth, and he basically attended to the medical needs of the township. And this was at home. Got some beautiful bluestone out there on the right, and a beautiful weatherboard at the front. And that, where the bluestone wall is, that's the building of the original surgery. So there's no shortage of these beautiful houses along here. It does appear that some of the actual street names are named after the pioneers of this town as well. Like we've got here McKay Street. All of these places got these blue plaques that tell you a little bit about the history of them, and it makes it so easy to actually be able to get around and find the places. So here was the site of the Lady of the Lake Hotel, which was built in 1859. No longer here, obviously. There's this house on it now, but it was shown, well, records show that John Bowen purchased the block and built the hotel. It had 5 bedrooms and 4 sitting rooms to the public, and he held that license till 1864. This one was actually, or the hotel that was on here was demolished around the 1920s. Out here looks like it's some ruins of potentially some old building that was there as well. You can see a bit of stonework and some steps there. Can't see a sign on this one, but we'll have a look a little further down. So it actually says here that this was the old camp hotel on this block. Come back out here, show you this building. So this building was the Thomas Lure Draper, and it was built in 1863. Another beautiful weatherboard, old building. I'm going to say this one coming up is potentially a bank, but up here on the side of the wall you can see traditional woodcraft furniture. Another example of those ghost signs that I've spoken about in other videos. So this was the old National Bank of Australasia, built in 1866. This building here looks absolutely stunning. This looks like it's the home of the Historical Society, and it's also the former Shire offices. So built in 1860. Just have a look at that. How stunning is that building? Absolutely beautiful. It's been really well maintained. We're heading down a little further now. Look at this beautiful building as well, another beautiful building. I'd say this would possibly have been a school at one point. Yes it was. So it was a Learmonth Common School, built in 1862. So in February 1862, the church committee recommended that the Learmonth School Board, or to the Learmonth School Board, they erect a schoolroom as soon as convenient. The local builder T.C. Barnes built a one-room brick school for £172. Beautiful building, beautiful old school. Not sure if that may be a private residence or private business now. Looks like that might be part of it as well. It's like a cider, so I don't know, maybe like a cider distillery or something. Another one of these grand churches. So this is the Presbyterian church. It was built in 1876. The Bluestone Church replaced an older timber kirk built in 1858, and H.R. Cassell was the architect. And this is absolutely stunning. Let's just come up here and see if I can get a bit of a view from the side as well. Now this one looks like it was recently sold, so I'm going to say it's probably private property now, so I can't go on, but I can come here to the side, stay outside the boundaries of the property and show you what it looks like. It would have been a beautiful church back in the day. Got the beautiful LED light windows, absolutely stunning. Turn around and head back down this way. And we are going to come back up the other side of the road as well, because there's just as many beautiful buildings down that way as well. So we've got in here the old street gas lamp from 1897. Don't see a lot of these still around in Victoria. Got just this information board with a little bit of the history of the town. So the town's actually named for the pioneering Learmonth brothers Thomas and Somerville, the first European settlers in the district in 1838. It's got some photos here of just some of the old buildings. Some of these we will visit during this video as well, and some of the old streetscapes, how they looked back in those 1800s. And then we'll just go up, we'll come down here. So we'll just come down here, and we've got this memorial. So it says, in memory of Charles Horn, Sergeant, killed in action in South Africa in 1901, so it would have been in the Boer War. What a beautiful memorial to one person. This gentleman was a sergeant in the Australian Imperial Regiment. So here we have the All Saints Church of England, built in 1866. And over here, to its left, now I believe that's a parish church, or quite potentially a Sunday school. Usually they do have Sunday schools on a lot of these churches right next to the church. But yeah, there's definitely that weatherboard building out there on the left. So we're having a walk down the other side of the street now. And we will go a little further up the road as well, because I believe there are some more buildings back behind me as well. Now, although this one's not actually on the Heritage Trail, I do want to sort of pan back around. Look at these beautiful gardens here. Absolutely stunning. There's absolutely beautiful houses along here. I'm coming up to the 321 Cider Cafe. Unfortunately, I think it's closed today, but this is another place you can get the brochure if you come here. And this is the old Thomas Barnes store from 1855. It's been turned into this beautiful cafe. Bit of a shame it's not open today because I love a coffee. That's okay. We got this, which is a hall. This is the Temperance Hall. So it was built in 1867. It looks like it has some maybe art, and they do meet up once a fortnight by the looks of it as well. This is the old courthouse, the old Learmonth courthouse, built in 1864. Oh, a great building as well. It's great that you can just get so many historic buildings all next to each other. weatherboard as well. This is the old Learmonth police complex. So this one was built in 1863. There was a record show that there was a police presence here from 1859. This is the main sort of residence, and looking out the back there, appears like there's the old police stables and possibly a lockup as well out the back of it. It's another well-maintained building. And this is the Masonic Hall, as you can see by the Mason sign on the front. This one again is from the 1800s. Not sure if it's still in use, but another beautiful building as well. If you just swing around here too, it's a huge building. It goes right back, because these are big blocks here, and that actually goes right back. This is the 1860 John Lug blacksmith. So I can see bits of the weatherboard and the corrugated iron on the front, which I'm thinking some of it might be original. Obviously some newer updated parts to it. This was the actual blacksmith on this side, and that was the blacksmith store. Right here, in this sort of section to the right, is the 1888 Spears Bakery. Weatherboard here has clearly seen better days. I'm sure it'll eventually be bought and renovated. Looks like it's probably gutted, but yeah, there is some wood out the front, so maybe someone is going to try to do some restoration works there. This is the old Sandlance butcher shop from the 1880s. So we go back a little bit. This was the 1880s. So originally built by Alfred Sandlance as a butcher shop. It's had a number of uses over the years, including a barber and tobacconist, ladies' hairdresser as well, and also which is used to make specialty chocolates. And this looks like the residence to the side. It looks like private residence nowadays. And then we've got this beautiful property here. So this is a William Sarah saddler from 1882. I'm going to go back here because these trees are actually in the way. Go back just to show you a bit better view of the property. It looks like they might make, there's a sign on the door, possibly they make gingerbread here now, just maybe as a side business, whoever owns the property. Absolutely beautiful building as well. Then when we come down, keep continuing down the street here. So here is the new police station here. Now, we'll get a bit of a side view of this one because we've also got the church across the road, which we'll go over to in a moment. So it says on this sign Agricultural Reserve 1859 to 1902, so maybe it was a park originally and then this has been built on it. We're waiting for the car up, so it's over there. Beautiful church here. This is a St. Joseph's Catholic church built in 1857. Again, this beautiful LED lighting. Got this little sort of park out to the side as well. Another beautiful church. And here we have the Warborough Springs Railway Memorial. Here we have the Warborough Springs Railway Monument. This monument was established in 1988 and celebrates the centenary of the opening of the railway line between Ballarat Racecourse and Warborough. Tenders for the branch line to Warborough were called in 1887. The successful contractors were Welch and Yeoman, the contract amount being £27,750 for the 13 miles and 60 chains of railway. And the official opening took place on October 1st, 1888. Now this is actually probably about 10 k's up from actual Warborough. That's in Learmonth, which is the next town over. Now looking at the way this is all raised, I'm going to say that the actual rail line itself actually came right through this spot. You can see it's all raised here. Quite obviously no longer there, but catching the train through back in the day, going through all this beautiful land would have been amazing. It's a beautiful monument. So I'm back here at the start of the trail. This has been another GHI Travel Adventure. of Learmonth in Victoria. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a like and consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. It costs nothing, but it helps our channel greatly. But until next time, take the road less travelled. It will make all the difference. And bye for now. We'll see you at the next adventure.